Good day, everybody. It is Friday the 13th, and I'm your host, the man, UNCLE. Feel good. And man, I feel good today. Today, I am about to introduce the world to, in my opinion, one of the most prolific AI music producers that's out there today. This producer has actually made me step back and say, I want to be a fan and not compete, not be influenced, but just watch and listen to him work. I've seen this gentleman on several platforms, and he's been praised for his work. The same reaction that I see others give him, I do the same, and it's incredible what Compton, California has in their backyard. They have a superstar in the AI music producing world. And let me tell you one thing about him. I have a TikTok competition platform where I told him he is not allowed to compete because I don't think that he really feels the need to compete. He knows through his music, he's convinced that he's one of the best. And that's just confidence. That's just skill. He's a true professional. Every time you see him, he has nothing but nice words to say when he comes to my room. He always delivers gifts. He actually moderates for me without me even asking. And the guy is just so humble. Everybody respects him. And what's incredible is when he steps into the room, everybody knows who he is. And now I want to have a chance to let you guys know who he is. He goes by the name of Van Woods, and his first song that he gave me, and I'm going to go through all of his songs. He gave me 11 different songs, and we're going to highlight him today. And I'm happy to say that I know this guy. I consider him a friend because we've known each other for a couple of days, and we get along just great. And the respect is mutual. I can tell that he's really respectful towards me for what I'm offering to him, and I respect him for what he has given me and given the AI world. He is going to be legendary in this game. Without further ado, let me introduce you to the one and only Van Woods, and this is Numbers.
Have a tank of gas, spin cycles and snacks. Cart full of strangers' clothes, buzzing lights, humming crack. Single sock on the floor, coffee in a paper cup. Reading names on the dryers, making little stories up. It's laundry day at midnight, folding up my old mistakes. T-shirts, clothes, and inside jokes, all tangled in the cotton and the gray. Yeah, laundry day at midnight, turning all the dirt I made into something kind of hopeful when the stains finally fade.
There's a kid on a suitcase pretending it's a train. Old man talks to the window like he remembers his name. Your sweater's in my basket, straight thread on my knee. Funny how the smallest things hold more than they seem. It's
Laundry day at midnight, folding up my old mistakes. T-shirts, ghosts, and inside jokes, all tangled in the cotton and the gray. Yeah, laundry day at midnight, turning all the dirt I made into something kind of hopeful when the stains finally fade. If we're all just clothes on a plastic chair, waiting to be warm again somewhere, then maybe I'm not ruined, just wanting.
ready to be worn.
It's laundry day at midnight, folding up my own mistakes. T-shirts, ghosts, and inside jokes, all tangled in the cotton and the gray. Yeah. Guess I'm finally feeling lighter as the spin cycle plays. Hey!
All right, you heard it first. And my apologies. I did say this would be the song Numbers. However, I was listening to Laundry previously before I set up, and I accidentally did not change it to Numbers. So that was Laundry. And as you, like I mentioned, that's one of my favorite songs by Van Woods. And then when you listen to all of his other songs, you're going to be just as impressed as I am. And you're going to do exactly like I'm doing, saying, that's my favorite. And you're going to hear another one and go, that's my favorite. And it just keeps getting better and better. And now we're going to play Numbers. With all due respect, I want you guys to sit back and have an open mind when you listen to this gentleman's production.
Yeah, numbers don't lie, put the truth in the sky. I've been grinding every day, now I'm finally getting mine. Yeah, the numbers don't lie, watch the level get high. If you're looking for the real, you ain't even gotta try. Numbers don't lie, they don't lie, they don't lie. Put respect on the name when I step inside. Numbers don't lie, they don't lie, they don't lie. I'ma show you what it is, let the numbers verify. Look, I came up from the bottom where they said I wouldn't blossom, but I turned every L to a lesson, now I'm awesome. Took my pain, made a plan, then I bossed up. Talk cheap, but my stats got them crossed up. I don't talk much, I just calculate. Let the hustle do the speaking, watch the numbers elevate. They was sleeping on a kid, now they tryna stay awake. Cause the glow up so loud, it could trigger an earthquake. Check the scoreboard, I dominate the lane. Every move is precise, like I'm running the campaign. I ain't flexing, I'm just saying, put the truth on display. Cause the numbers never lie, they reveal what you ain't. Yeah, yeah. Numbers don't lie, put the truth in the sky. I've been grinding every day, now I'm finally getting mine. Yeah, the numbers don't lie, watch the level get high. If you looking for the real, you ain't even gotta try. Numbers don't lie, they don't lie, they don't lie. Put respect on the name when I step inside. Yeah, numbers don't lie, they don't lie, they don't lie. I'ma show you what it is, let the numbers verify. Yeah, yeah, big step of big pressure when I walk through. You can feel the bass hit before I talk to you. I've been cooking in the lab, let it spark, let it brew. Now the beat go crazy, what you thought I would do. Every digit in my count tell a different kind of story. Went from overlooked shadows to the spotlight glory. Never folded, even when the game got stormy. Now I shine so bright, whole squad looking for me. Turn it up, let the whole block shake. Got the floor going wild, it's that earthquake bass. Move so smooth, but the hustle ain't fake. When I cash in the wins, that's the icing on the cake. So when they question who the truth is, point them here. I got numbers, not excuses, let's make that clear. You ain't gotta believe me, just look at the stats. Everything that I said, yeah, I backed it with facts. Numbers don't lie, put the truth in the sky. I've been grinding every day, now I'm finally getting mine. Yeah, the numbers don't lie, watch the level get high. If you're looking for the real, you ain't even gotta try. Numbers don't lie, they don't lie, they don't lie. Put respect on the name when I step inside. Numbers don't lie, they don't lie, they don't lie. I'ma show you what it is, let the numbers verify.
That was Numbers. Numbers. The second song that we played today by Van Woods. And those of you that are at my live on TikTok know that this next song is probably the most requested. Those of you that don't come in often probably don't know that, but whenever Van's in the house, or even when he's not in the house, people just want to hear this song. I think it's a great song. Once again, it's Van Woods, and this is Guns Up.
Yeah. Guns up. Come on. Bodyguard at front, couple bad vibes in the breeze. They don't really want smoke. to Insta stories. Used to be in trenches, now I'm in the gallery. Looking at the Monday, sipping on the rosé. Same niggas hating from way back in the nosebleeds. Funny how it go, and it grind, don't stop. Got the city on my back, but I'm still drop top. And it's getting kinda lonely at the top. Everybody want a piece, but don't want the stars. Tell me if I fall, would you catch me or watch me drop? Before I take it all too far. Take me down to the paradise, see the limits. Where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Guns up, they don't get the vision. Whole world watching while I'm sitting in the trenches. Welcome to the jungle, better watch your back. Same snakes in the grass that I had in the past. But I'm still standing, yeah, I'm still breathing. While they still sleeping, I'm still achieving. Switch it up, second verse, let the 808 knock. Had to cut some people off. That's the heavy cost. Blood thicker than water, but the murder thicker though. Fake smiles in my face, used to be my bro. Now I move in silence, cook real ones by me. If you ain't with the vision, then don't even try me. R&B flow hit the nose, make her feel it in her soul. Then the guitar scream, watch the whole crowd lose control. Then it's getting kinda lonely at the top. Everybody want a piece, but don't want the scars. Tell me if I'm fall, would you catch me or watch me drop? Before I take it all too far. Take me down to the paradise, see the limits. Where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Guns up, they don't get the vision. Whole world watching while I'm sitting in the trenches. Welcome to the jungle, better watch your back. Same snakes in the grass that I had in the past. But I'm still standing, yeah, I'm still breathing. While they still sleeping, I'm still achieving. Thought this life will make me happy, but the money just made the mirrors foggy. Used to pray for this, now I'm feeling haunted. Tell me what's a king when the crown is all he wanted. Guns up, still here, paradise city living. Cause still paradise city living.
The choice of genres that he involved in that song and just took me to a place of just genius with country, hip hop, and trap, and nailed it. It wasn't cheesy. It wasn't too noticeable because you didn't know what you were getting. When I listened to it, I couldn't tell if it was country. I couldn't tell if it was hip hop. I couldn't tell if it was trap. But what I got was Van Woods from that. And that's no disrespect, and I want to pay homage to some of the other great AI music producers out there. A shout out to Demetrius, to Hitter, to Maverick, to Porter, to Michelle, Miss Divine, Dante, Tayton. There's so many great ones out there that I just can't name all of them. I thought maybe in this AI game I might be able to name 5 or 6 of them, and that'll be it. But that's not the case. You know, I didn't. I'm sorry if I missed everybody else because everybody else is great. C.J. Ray. I mean, come on. One of my top dogs is Shadow Wolf. You know, you got Lee. These people are just making history right now. They're going to be legends in the game if they stay consistent, stay on these platforms, and let everybody know that they're here. They have arrived. And out front, it's definitely Van Woods. And no one can deny that. And here's a gospel country R&B soul type song. You see what I'm saying? That's the type of thing that he gives you. He gives you all kind of different ingredients and comes up with this beautiful, beautiful. This is Soft Pedal, Still Echoes. It's Van Woods.
Soft pedal, still echoes.
Wind of space wind, quiet humming gently. We built a little life in a middle sky, orbiting dreams where the stars drift by. Two hearts floating in gravity's tune, halfway between forever and the moon. We used to dance in the engine light, laughing through Saturn's endless night. But love like comet sometimes moves on, still shining even when it's gone. No broken bottles, no angry words, just quiet truth in the universe. So let the rings around Saturn spin, carry our memories out on the wind. You take the sunrise side of the sky, I'll watch the stars from the other side. We ain't losing love tonight, just setting two souls free to fly. Some hearts stay kind even when they part, like two astronauts with a hopeful heart. Hopeful heart, hopeful heart. Your boots by the airlock, mine by the door. Funny how silence echoes more. We tried our best in the cosmic blue, but some roads split like shooting through. Still I think every mile we flew, every sunrise I saw with you, even goodbye can softly shine like Saturn's rings in the morning light. No blame drifting through the air, just love still floating everywhere. So let the rings around Saturn spin, carry our memories out on the wind. You take the sunrise side of the sky, I'll watch the stars from the other side. We ain't losing love tonight, just setting two souls free to fly. Some hearts stay kind even when they part, like two astronauts with a hopeful heart. Maybe someday in another time, another orbit, another life, we'll pass each other in the stars and smile at who we are. Let the rings around Saturn spin, carry our memories out on the wind. You take the sunrise side of the sky, I'll watch the stars from the other side. We ain't losing love tonight, just learning different ways to fly. Some hearts stay warm even when they part, like two astronauts with a hopeful heart. Hopeful heart, hopeful heart. Hopeful heart.
This is UNCLE Feel Good out of Las Vegas. And today's featured AI music producer is none other than Van Woods.
Leftover popcorn, cold in the bowl. Found you at midnight, streaming some show. You said it's there. I said same as my jokes. Sleeps past your hands. Pause for a minute. Argue about band's phone at 2%, but we don't care. You steal my blanket, I steal your stare. Hey, we're just chewing on leftover popcorn and talking about a life we can't afford. Crumbs on the couch, dreams at the door. If this is all we ever get, I still want more. More with you and leftover popcorn.
Yes, without a doubt. And I still need to give a shout out to a couple of people that were on my mind. I couldn't get it out. Keith Moore. I told you about Hitter. Gene Hayden. Who else do we got? Groovy Beats. You cannot have a competition without Groovy Beats in the mix. J Trip and the one and only Flo Cab. That's right. Mars Gemini. And this guy right here, Song Smith. OMG. Brown 360. Salute you, sir. I salute you. Okay, we haven't heard enough of Psalms. I need to hear some more songs from you. And of course, Dylan, the Voodoo Man, he's out there. And who else do we got? Oh my, Nikki. Nikki's coming in from the bottom here. You know, I found her here at the bottom. Why do I have her at the bottom? I need to put her at the top. That's right, Nikki, you need to be at the top. So, without further ado, we're going to keep it going here with Van Woods because I'm enjoying this already. This is my first time going live. I finally got all the kinks out. I found out what my strengths are, my weaknesses are, what I can do, what I cannot do, and I decided to just go ahead. I'm tired of sitting here trying to figure it out. I just said, let me push record and see what happens. This is Van Woods. Love,
I was
fire.
born in the fire, I don't fold, I glow. Heart of a lion, yeah, the whole world know. West Coast sun, watch the whole sky freeze. King energy, walk when a Leo breathe. I was born in the fire,
Love, fire.
I glow. Heart of a lion, yeah, the whole world know. West Coast sun, watch the whole sky freeze. King energy, walk when a Leo breathe.
Yeah, I came from the coast where the palm trees lean, where the nights stay loud and the dreams stay seen. I was built for pressure, never built from luck. Had to learn real early how to rise back up. Fire in my chest, I was born like this. Heart too big, I can't ignore my gift. Lead from the front, never follow the crowd. Even in silence, I be roaring out loud. Sun in my sign, yeah, shine by design. Every loss turn lesson, every scar turn shine. I don't need a throne, I create my lane. When the Leo step in, you remember that name, yeah.
I was born in the fire, I don't fold, I glow. Heart of a lion, yeah, the whole world know. West Coast sun, watch the whole sky freeze. King energy, walk when a Leo breathe. I was born in the fire, I don't fold, I glow. Heart of a lion, yeah, the whole world know. West Coast sun, watch the whole sky freeze. King energy, walk when a Leo breathe.
Yeah, I don't flex loud, but the oil heavy. Soul stay strong and the mind stay ready. I protect mine, I provide that heat. Put the whole team on, that's the Leo creep. Yeah, loyalty deep, I don't fake no ties. If I call you fam, then it's do or die. But if you cross that line, I go cold real fast. Cut the grass low, see the snakes in the past.
Still I rise, still I grind, still I lead. Put my pain in the work, plant faith as a seed. From the dirt to the sun, now I stand so tall. When a Leo walk in, you could feel that call.
Golden heart,
but I came from the fire.
turn my
dark days into shining light. If you feel my soul when the beat goes slow, that's that Leo fire, let it overflow.
Leos, stand up.
Sky freeze, king energy walk when a Leo breathe. I was born in the fire, I don't fold, I glow. Heart of a lion, yeah, the whole world know. West Coast sun, watch the whole sky freeze. King energy walk when a Leo breathe.
Van Woods, our featured AI music producer tonight. We're going to keep it going. This one is called The Only Black Face. Get 'em, Van.
Standing in the fire, Ricardo's lies can't break me. I rise even higher. Only black face, but they feel my power. Treated like nothing, grind every.
Yeah. Ricardo talk bad to my team, dirt on my name. Undermine the supervisor, plain dirty game. UKG glitching, internet down, can't clock the work. Talk to me crazy like I'm his kid, straight up berserk. Hispanic leads get favors, work, pay right on time. I'm the only black sub, treated like a crime. Heart racing, stress building, phone like flesh. Lies in my face, but I never crash.
Underpaid, undeniable, standing in the fire. Ricardo's lies can't break me. I rise even higher. Only black face, but they feel my power. Treated like nothing, growl.
Time for all lies, favoritism show. System tripping, can't even flow. Carrying the team while they cut my check. Overlooked, underpaid, what the heck? Nights, no sleep, so stay strong. Purpose in my veins, I've been here too long. They break my pay, never break my fight. Black supervisor shining through the night.
Undeniable. Ricardo's lies can't stop my survival. Underpaid, still undeniable. Ricardo's lies can't break me. Underpaid.
Yes. Welcome back. This is UNCLE Feel Good. And I host a daily TikTok AI music producer battle on my TikTok. And what I do is I pair up randomly two different producers and let them battle it out week after week for 5 weeks to see who can accumulate 5 points, 5 wins in 5 weeks, and they will be crowned the AI music producer winner. No one is really a loser. I just don't give out second and third place prizes. I don't believe in that shit. I believe there's only one person that could win. You know, nowadays they give out 8th place awards. You know, that's crazy. Back in the day, you win or you lose. And that's just how it goes. But the L was mainly just for a lesson. So without further ado, I'm going to play some more Van Woods. I have 2 more songs to go. And the song that I was going to play next, I'm going to save it for last because it's going to definitely be one of those songs that you remember if you don't remember any of the other songs, which I doubt. But this one that I'll play, the one I'll play last, will definitely be a lasting impression on you. However, here's one pre the last song that will blow your mind, because that's what Van Woods does. He just blows my mind. This one is called Sometime Life Gets Heavy.
Oh. Sometimes when life gets heavy, sometimes the road gets long, but love got a way of bringing you back home. Hospital lights in the middle of the night, praying everything was gonna be alright. Machine singing like a midnight song, holding your hand, trying to stay strong. Doctors talking, but I couldn't hear. long days trying to make it through. Pressure on my shoulders, but my heart stayed true. Gas too high and the bill stacked tall. Still we kept standing through it all. Help scares knocking at my door. Life ain't easy anymore, but every scar reminds my soul how strong a heart can really grow. When the road got rough and the nights were cold, love was the fire that warmed my soul. Love kept me alive through the darkest night. When the world fell down, you were my light. Through the pain and the tears, through the storm we survived. When everything was breaking, love kept me alive. Every prayer we whispered, every tear we cried, built a strength inside us. We could never hide. Now the sun keeps rising after every fight. And the love we carry keeps our future bright. Love kept me alive through the darkest night. Now the sun is rising and the future's bright. We survived the storm, now we're standing tall. When life tried to break us, love conquered it all. Love kept me alive. Love kept me alive.
Mr. Van Woods, thank you all for listening. This is UNCLE Feel Good Radio. And this is the Tone Department. We're going to close out with Van Woods. And to me, this one is memorable. This one has identity. This one captures you. This is Van Woods. And remember, the future of music is happening right here.
Yeah. Van Woods. From the pressure we rise. Yeah. Long nights, fighting storms in the dark. Carrying weight with a warrior heart. Try to break me down, try to close every door, but the fire inside only burned even more. Through the pain and the doubt and the noise, through the trials just to find my voice. Now the light shining bright where the struggle once stood. Turn the pressure to diamonds like Van Woods would. When the world pushed back, I pushed harder again. Every loss made a lesson, every star made a win. Pressure make diamonds, watch me shine. Turn every battle into a climb. From the bottom, now the whole world see what the struggle built inside of me. Pressure make diamonds, watch me go. Through every storm, I kept my soul. Now the light from the top so bright. Ain't nobody damn this life. Yeah. From Compo Roach, pit of harbor life, supervisor life, still fighting the fight, holding my family close through the storm, the rain, using my therapy through the stress and pain. Every beat tell a story they can't deny. Every verse like a phoenix learning to fly. From the struggle to the stage where the spotlight stood, turning pain into power like Van Woods word.
They tried to block the road, but the dream kept coming. Every time I fell, I came back stronger. Trust and make diamonds, watch me shine. Trust and make diamonds, watch me shine. Every step back, time to apply. From the struggle, not a